Hi, and welcome to the Bankers View from Sibos video series, looking at all the hot topics in Geneva this year. I'm Joy Macknight, Transaction Banking and Technology Editor at The Banker, and I'm here with Alex Manson, who is Global Head of Transaction Banking at Standard Chartered Bank. Thanks so much for joining me today, Alex. Can you tell me a little bit about what challenges that you see that the corporates are facing today?
So it's a tough life for corporates. It's a really tough life because what you do as a corporate, which is doing something, sending it to customers, is really complex, and it's complex and it's global, and the supply chain specifically of any corporate has become unbundled. It is global and it is mobile, and as corporates are really good at adjusting from one market to the other as a function of labor availability, efficiency, risks, it also creates a remarkable amount of complexity in their ability to manage this and adapt as market change, as things happen, adapt and quickly and flexibly sort of make the supply chain sustainable.
Okay, and I know that Standard Chartered has just released this Banking the Ecosystem initiative. Can you tell me a little bit about it and how it actually helps solve those challenges for corporates?
So building on what we've just said about the challenges that corporates face, if we think of a corporate not so much as a corporate but as an ecosystem, meaning not just the corporate itself, but the ecosystem around it, meaning the suppliers of the suppliers, and the distributors, and the smaller distributors, and perhaps in some cases even the end customer. This is the ecosystem of a customer. And in the end of the day, a corporate really relies on the entire ecosystem in order to be successful, grow sales, and evolve in the market. And what this means is, as a bank, if we are to help our clients achieve their objectives, it means we have to help them support their entire ecosystem, beyond themselves, the entire ecosystem. And that's the approach which we're suggesting bankers need to take in order to be a lot more effective at helping clients out there.
And do you think there's something that's really changed in the markets today that's really enabled banking the ecosystem to happen?
So it's technology. The reality is as complex as the ecosystem can be, and global, and all the things we've just talked about, we have technology today that enables us to do it in a way that we couldn't only 2 years ago. And this is about data, the amount of data that we have and what we can do with it in order to make better decisions, quicker decisions, support clients and analyze their risks real time as opposed to looking at the past. It's about mobility, what we're doing with mobile wallets, be it supporting or making payments or receiving collections from individuals, businesses that may not have access to a bank account, let alone a branch. What we're doing in terms of reconciliations, the ability to optimize the working capital across that supply chain. This is relying on technology that is really becoming very relevant. And when we put this technological advance together with the corporate needs together, this becomes a very powerful proposition.
Okay, and where do the fintech companies play in this space? And do you think they're disruptors? Do you think there's a lot of collaboration? Do you think they will really sort of drive forward further adoption across the ecosystem?
We love that disruption. We cooperate with financial technology all the time. And really what we need to do and what we want to do is incorporate that technology into our offering. So far from being threatened by it, it's actually a great opportunity. What would be a problem is if we kept doing the same things exactly the same way without taking advantage of what technology has to offer. The ability to incorporate into our value proposition is again very powerful, and that's exactly what we're doing.
Okay, and we're coming to the end of the Sibos in Geneva. In 12 months' time, it will be in Toronto. What do you think will be the hot topics then?
Crystal ball question. Yeah. So in 12 months from now, I think every year there's a theme that is a bit of a hype, and then the following year we have a much more interesting, mature conversation about it because people have had a chance to work on it, noodle on it, and reflect, and they're a lot more aware of what it means to them. I think last year we had a bit of a hype about blockchain, and we have very intelligent conversations about blockchain now because people are a lot smarter with it. I would bet that the theme next year could be around data infrastructure, the smart things we can do with data in order to help people, but also security, how we protect data from customers. And those themes, which we talk about quite a bit right now, will be more structured, and I'll I'll bet you that we're going to have really interesting conversations in a year's time on that.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us today, Alex.
That's great. Good to see you.